I'm Dr. Oledo Samuel, President, Uganda Medical Association. Allow me to address the issue of professional space. As doctors, we are saying it is now high time for the doctors to address the issue of the gaps which have been there in health. We cannot keep seeing our patients drift off and they show up to us later with complications because masqueraders have taken up the professional space. We cannot see patients dying on manageable conditions that could rather been addressed earlier, but because of masqueraders in health, because doctors' numbers are few, and because we've not taken up the responsibility to sensitize the community and Ugandans about health. We are the custodians of health. So when there are matters of health, there must be a doctor to address these matters. Doctors study for minimum 5 years to be just finished medicine, and then specialize more than 3 years, super specialize another 2 years. So you find a doctor studied for 10 years, and you tell me what someone has studied for 10 years, you can actually understand it in 30 minutes reading of Google, or 30 minutes understanding of herbal. Please, we cannot replace medicine with herbs. There are conditions in medicine that require absolute attention of a doctor. Any health problem, ranging from mental, ranging to physical, ranging to psychosocial, those are handled by doctors, and we have specialists in those all areas. Please, this is a message from Uganda Medical Association to all masqueraders, those ones who are lying to patients. I hear one drug treats 15 diseases. We are saying it is high time. As doctors, we are coming up on board. We are going to sensitize Ugandans on diseases. We are going to be engaged in different media houses, sensitizing our people so that we don't have people die because of manageable medical conditions. People are showing up with conditions that can be managed. Later they show up when they've already metastasized, they have spread into cancers. And because in the name of one drug, so we are passing a very solid warning to those who have been misguiding our patients. Please, as doctors, we are coming on board, and actually also the pharmacists are joining us on this. We are saying issues of medicine, drugs, and patients, leave them to competent people. Yeah, cool. 2, yes, we are talking about the issue of budget and funding to the health sector. We are informing our doctors on ground. We are going to have drug inventories from national medical stores so that doctors in the lower units actually know that the drugs we have supplied are actually prescribed, so that where we have gap, it is addressed. It is an appalling area whereby we need to have flexible issues of ordering drugs and all these things, but can we consume what we have? The drugs that we have, can we consume them? And we are saying doctors are going to be provided with the details of the drugs that are supplied by National Medical Store to the lower units, to the stores. So that doctor in health center 3 or center 4 knows that the drugs I have, for example, antibiotics, I have in my disposal ABCD, and analgesics I have ABCD. So that we have no patients leaving when we already have these drugs in the hospital. We are saying these drugs must be prescribed for use where we have now a gap. And that's what we are pushing for. Can we have an increased budget when we can also take over what we have? As doctors, we are going to be very emphatic. And on the issue of professionalism, please, I speak to you doctors. You are my brothers, you are my sisters. There is no way we can allow professionalism to go to the dogs. We can't allow that. And as Uganda Medical Association, President Uganda Medical Association, I'm saying we are setting up an ad hoc committee as Uganda Medical Association to look into disciplinary issues that are associated with doctors. We want to instill quality of character, professionalism, and ethical code of conduct among our dear colleagues, the doctors. So before cases go anywhere, we have already an ad hoc committee which is set up by the President Uganda Medical Association with the ethical team. Nationally, we shall have a legal team, a lawyer from SEHAD, so that we can have these cases listened to. We get different information from doctors, give warnings to our doctors, discipline our doctors. Where we fail, please, this is a message which is solely to doctors. Where you cannot be disciplined or being given guidance anymore, we shall hand you over to the authorities to deal with you. I speak this with a very solid heart because we need to be professionals as doctors. This issue of picking money from patients in the name of lack of drugs and sundries, we should stop it. You should not pick money from a patient when you work in a government facility. Please, government is going to increase the money in June, July. So please, we need the health indicators improved. And in doing that, we are going to be heard, and we are also going to protect our dear colleagues. Where issues come up against them, when there are lies, we are going to be there as the arm to defend them. But where the law has come up and we've tried to correct you and you failed, please, we shall hand you over. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Teso Vice never make it Lawrence Management. Kese ya untosesi. Teso Easter Carnival. Triple J, EBBI.
Teso Kanko, I'll be there. Smiling Corner.
Double J na Chanli.
Singa kapo kama nwimingo. Smiling Corner, Kireka, Woleka.
VIPA Teso MADA.
Teso taking over.
Apple Wilson.
Apollo na dongo eko ka Kongo nyai kilo raibon. Onyo bere joda, yanga joda koyo. Iriang abera iriang.
Kirachera makameri boy. Mami Jodi Twani Ari era sapa rasha atumana kanyari olapala ongonto karilo pelo Easter Sunday Tom Smiles Corner Kireka.
Oh jaune yana.
Ilukumini tomo no boni ordinary. VIP ilukumina kaisare de mesa. Ilukumina kwa tauni ama tati mateni na nyama timu chomo. Ijendi stani mamingi situngi boroni samauna ane.